What is this old tool about 6.5 inches long with a wooden handle? It says Schulson on top, but I can't find anything that looks remotely like this. It belonged to a furrier, so I think it's a furrier tool, but no idea what it is and what it does. There are 4 small wheels on top, so I'm guessing it's meant to move around in use. Any ideas? It's a mid-century Schulson leather cutting guide, missing the cutting tool itself. This is a very rare and hard to find leather cutting tool, but after a few minutes of searching, I found one with the knife still on it. What is this decorative pottery with a concave lid that has a hole in the bottom? It's over 100 years old. The knob on the lid partially covers the hole and serves as a handle when removing the lid. The knobs on the sides make it easy to lift and move the whole item, and there are maker marks and numbers on the bottom of the main body and lid. Any help, idea, or clue is appreciated. It's a Victorian slop pail used to collect wastewater. Before indoor plumbing, and even after, bedrooms often had pitcher and bowl sets in the bedrooms or dressing rooms for washing. The water was carried up each day by hard-working servants, then the used water needed somewhere to go. And here it is. The wastewater was then carried outside and onto the garden usually. What is this kitchen tool hanging in my grandma's kitchen? We have no idea what it is for. Around 4 inches long, and it says stainless steel on it. Has anyone ever come across one of these before? It's a citrus peeler, sometimes called a channel knife or a channel peeler. Here's an eBay listing for a newer version along with a companion zester. It was designed to gouge out a channel in an orange or lemon for getting started on peeling, or more commonly, to create a twist to garnish a cocktail. My mom has my grandmother's and she still uses it. I bought this clock at a flea market, and I was told it's a cockpit clock from the 30s. I would love to find out as I want to get it repaired. Any help would be amazing. It's a Honeywell temperature regulator thermostat clock from circa early 1900s. This was an early control to automatically operate a home heating system for day and night temperatures. I was at a vacant house that was being auctioned off. I found this in the rubble. How old is this? And how is it still so sharp, being covered in debris and dirt for as long as it has? Any ideas? Looks like you have a World War II US Army M1 Garand rifle bayonet there. AFH is American Fork and Hoe, a manufacturer of World War II bayonets. In 1943, the M1 Garand bayonet blade was shortened to 10 inches. This appears to be the shortened type. A full-length AFH bayonet is rare and valuable. Contracts say they made $1.1 million, indicating AFH got 38% of the M1 bayonet contracts for World War II. For some reason, they quit putting the year of manufacture on at the maker's mark. They hoped they were going to sell these years later. It's still sharp because it's forged and heat-treated to be hard enough to stab with. It's more surprising that it isn't rusted and corroded. Awesome find. I hope you kept it. My dad collected antique tools. I was cleaning out his toolbox the other day and found this. It looks incomplete, but I don't have a clue what it is. I asked a friend and he said, it looks like the parts to an old hammer or hand axe. Can you please help me identify what this thing is? That is definitely a 1920s crosscut handle that is very broken. The slits on the crosspiece are to index the edges of the saw. The pin with the threads has a secondary friction pin through the slotted hole that holds the handle in place, attached to the saw. Source? 15 years in forestry. Those old saws are considered supreme among foresters and are still very much in use today. What is this tool I received from a family friend who is a long-lived handyman? It seems vintage. My best guess is that it's some kind of old flaring tool. Any insight would be helpful. Thank you. It's a 1970s chain breaker, also called a chain tool, used to press pins out of roller chains. It helps to shorten or size chains or repair broken ones by removing or inserting the pins that hold the chain links together. What is this odd metal tool? It has ridges inside the hinges, almost like a nutcracker, but I don't think it closes enough for that. It has no maker's mark, and I tried Google searches to no avail. I'm very curious what this tool could be used for. It's an antique nutcracker made by Wells Brothers and Company, and it was patented on September 10th, 1878. This nutcracker is not only a functional tool for cracking nuts, but also a piece of history that reflects the innovation and manufacturing techniques of the late 19th century. What is this handled dish stand thing? The paint seems original, no burn marks, the handle is well worn, and it's light to pick up. The dish was about 65 millimeters across, 25 millimeters deep, and tapered at the bottom. Does anyone know what purpose it has? It's an iron ember pan for keeping food warm after serving. Almost identical to this listing from 1820, with a brass lyre-shaped trivet on top. I'm unsure if the trivet broke off or if it was designed to come off. It keeps food hot by leaving coals or embers in the little bowl. The tall legs are to keep that heat from burning the table. Modern versions use a small alcohol stove. If you've eaten at a buffet in a hotel or conference, then likely the hot food had a small alcohol stove under it to keep the food hot. What is this plastic thing with a metal piece and a movable disc I found in an old sewing tin? Around 4.5 inches long, the handle is made of plastic. It has an orange disc that is free spinning, and it seems to be abrasive. It pops out a bit and has a metal back and post, and has a metal piece that has the words Japan and Kasikan on it. I have tried looking it up by what I assume is the name of it, and wasn't able to find any results. Any ideas? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.